bully Pulpit. Alexei sits across you. Alexei sits across from you at Camp Irene's cafe. You glance at the throng of reporters outside the window. The camera's trained on you. Don't worry, they can hear everything we're saying. That glass is literally bulletproof. You glance at the two entrances to the cafe. Alexei Tano stands at one, Alexei's bodyguard at the other. You're safe, but you raise your mug in front of your lips to be sure. So what's this about? You said we need to talk? You kinda need to confess something. You can't tell anyone else though, okay? No, of course. Alright, here goes. I only agreed to this whole fake relationship thing because I thought the person I liked wasn't into me. But it seems like I might be wrong about that. So we need to find an excuse to call this quits. Wait, I'm getting dumped by my fake boyfriend? Well, I wouldn't go that before, but as much as I want to just dip. It's more complicated than that. Exactly. Besides, even though the relationship is fake, I don't want to screw you over. Thanks, Alexei. That's surprisingly sweet of you. Can you at least tell me who it is? Henry and I have always been friends, but I never thought it would turn into more than that. Henry, really? Did one of you make a move after skiing together yesterday? Whoever you get in a fake relationship with, either Alexei or Evelyn, is who ends up wanting to be with Henry. Not exactly. They're supposed to be dating you, remember? Think back on what you did the night before. You think about what you did the night before and trying to act suspicious. Right. For a moment, I thought something might happen, but Leslie takes a sip of his coffee and looks out the window as paparazzi press themselves against the glass. You know what? Forget anything. Nothing happened anyway. Alexei, why can't it? If you think Henry's into you, I don't see any problem. What are you saying? Your scandal and all, I figure you want. Screw the scandal. I'm tired of us sacrificing the way we want to live for the sake of avoiding a scandal. You just to the window where the paparazzi start snapping photos. They follow us around anyway. If you don't give them a scandal, they make one up. Wait, what if we did give them a scandal? I'm not sure how that helps us. If we stage a big blowout where I'm the bad guy, then you'll be totally justified in thumping my ass. In fact, it will probably help your image. Okay, but how does that help you and Henry? And what about your parents? We had an agreement with them. Screw them. My dad will never be satisfied. My mom won't care as long as I'm happy. As for Henry, well, I'll have to cross that bridge when I come to it. But I don't do anything you don't feel comfortable with. As for my cue, one of the photographers breaks away from the pack to bang on the window closest to you. Hey Alexei, smile. Make up right now. Security gets the rogue reporter under control, but it's just another reminder of how much they disrupted your life. What do you say, Tobias? Should we give him a real show? Now's your chance to have some with the paparazzi and with the missing points with Alexei and Henry. What time is it? 6:47. Yeah. My ears itch. My ears itch because I don't want to hear anymore. What do you need me to do? Just wait. I got this. I can't go lower than this. I'm trying. Puts his hand up and signals to the waiter. Ring the bill. There's the waiter. The waiter nods and walks away. Leslie's eyes practically glued to his retreating form. They definitely noticed that. It's my chance. What the hell, Alexei? Did you just seriously check someone else out? I want a date right now. Listen, maybe I'm the glorious son of the Republic of Edgerton. If I wanted to check out Hardy, I'm gonna. You were always this crude. Call me names all you want. I can stop me from being me. Real mature. Out of the corner of your eye, see a reporter clicking far enough into the restaurant to record sound and video. Tatum moves to block him, but you raise your voice. Tatum, you might go. I'm leaving. I need to deal with now. Tatum eyes the reporter, but does like you say. He stands dramatically, and Alexei jumps up. Chill out, spies. This is just how things are where I'm from. And where I'm from, we have to respect our partners. So you're breaking up with me because I recognize a nice ass when I see one? I don't blame you, but I'll look too. I'm dumping you because you're an arrogant jerk. You act like your needs are the only ones that matter, and I'm done with you and your attitude. Now for the finale. You look around the table. Your cup of coffee is half empty and cold. The pancakes are congealing, and a jug of maple syrup sits flying on the edge of the plate. Pick up your plate of pancakes and fling one soggy disc at Alexei's face. You know what? Eat me, Alexei. What's that? It stays for a moment before peeling off and plopping it onto the table. Alexei wipes off the remaining butter with a napkin. Seriously, Tobias? That's what you get for treating me this way. Alexei storms off, his bodyguard a few paces behind him. The reporter takes advantage of the chaos to rush forward. Tobias, can you tell me what just happened? No, I'm just too upset after the way Alexei treated me. I don't deserve this. A little later, you return to the lodge to find Alexei waiting for you in the lobby. How'd I do? Amazing. I don't think it could have gotten better, honestly. Why is my feet building up with a video of you two screaming at each other? Now this is a statement. I just wish you two were this much fun to watch when you're together. Wait, does that mean you broke up? You notice the flash of hope in Henry's eyes and have to bite back your smile. Yeah, but that part's not cool. Rude. Just when this group finally had a chance for a little drama. Oh, I don't know. There are lots of ways to make drama, and I believe you owe me a new set of ski pose. Suddenly, blade away, you turn back to Henry. I'm still not sure I'm following. Weren't you two getting serious? Naturally, the whole relationship was a publicity stunt. Our PR teams arranged it after my scandal. Really? That's good. I mean, Alexei's eyes are glued to Henry, a grin spreading across his face. Don't worry, I hear you. And I totally agree. Really? I mean, I sure hope so. I think one final nudge would do the trick. Hey, Henry, were you going to the slopes again? Yeah, I was gonna hit that triple black diamond, then maybe hit that Astana. You wanna join? Way too much excitement for me. I'm down. That's a change. Meet back here in 10. Sounds good. I'll catch you later. Enjoy the rest of your morning. Later that afternoon. Holding the microphone so fucking weird. Like holding it from below. You return to the lodge after a few runs up the slope. Tammy shows behind you, but it stops just short of the lobby. What's the plan for the rest of the day? Why? Are you trying to keep me from getting into more trouble? Always, but today specifically, Marco will be taking over soon, so I want to give him a heads up on the shift change. Well, you don't have to worry about me. I'm just gonna hang out with my friends. But I'll be missing you the whole time. You know, you're my favorite party guard. Flatter me all you want. I'm not gonna tell him to let you sneak out. Worth a try. Now go relax. That's an order. Yes, sir. Here inside is Tatum and Michael do the handoff. You cross the lobby to find Dion and your friends gathered around a crackling fire. Hey, buyers, come on up. If our company is in this segment, make us bite hot chocolate. How can I say no to that? You join them and smile, but Peter hands you a mug. Do they have this much snow back in Almeria, Peter? Piles and piles of it every winter, but the countryside is beautiful in the spring. Too bad there's nothing to do there. What's the national pastime again? Watching wheat grow. Wheat farmers are the backbone of our economy. You're kind of proving her point, Peter. And there are actually some pretty interesting statistics about the monarchy's economic relationship with agriculture historically. Well, Evelyn, I have a fact about interested in. Really? What's that? We're on vacation. The young turns back to Peter with a smile. I'd like to see the Almerian countryside someday. Oh, sure. Philip will give you a tour. Right, Philip. An awkward silence falls over the group, and you clear your throat, standing. Looks like I need a refill. That's when hot cocoa's on me. Head over to the bar at the corner of the restaurant and find Blaine sitting at the counter, his hair wet and his fingertips are pruny. Did you seriously come to a ski resort just spend all your time in the hot tub? I'm a simple creature, boys. Don't deny me my pleasures. Fine, but don't forget to invite me next time. I invited you last time. Sometimes I need a little self-care. But you're missing out on twice care. Which is even better. How do you like the sound of that? You have to respond when your phone starts buzzing. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, your mom's calling? Yeah, she's probably wondering why I broke up with Alexei. I should take this. Good luck. You nod and hurry to the privacy of your room. Once inside, you finally answer. Hi, Mom. What? Are you alone? Yeah, I'm in my room. Why? My new approval numbers just came in, and no worse than ever. Who's right is on my heels and sinking my ratings. It's a disgrace. People are probably just intrigued by him because he's new. I'm sure they'll come to their senses before the election. It's too late for that, I'm afraid. Plus, I've been underestimating his appeal to a large subset of the population. He has a way of spinning everything so he looks morally superior and I look like a fool. And unfortunately, your scandal has given him a lot of ammo. Bars. Don't worry, Mom. We're allowed to do the right thing. You need to have faith in people. Royal Atlanteans know what this country stands for. They'll vote for the right candidate when it comes down to it. If that were true, right wouldn't be even in the running. Do you know how many questions I answered about foreign policy in my press conference this morning? I'm guessing not many. None. Every reporter only wanted to ask about my out-of-control son. Mom. There are real issues that need to be discussed by us, and the peace summit is coming up. But no one will focus on important issues if there's something more tantalizing out there. I swear, if you only knew what I had to deal with. What she's had to deal with. Mom, I know you're having a hard time, but so am I. You're not the only one dealing with their bullshit, and I'm not even the one running for office. I'm not the one who got caught with my pants down the virus, so let's stop throwing stones, Your mom takes a deep breath. I'm sorry, Tobias. I shouldn't keep bringing it up the past. What's done is done, and we can't change it. At the end of the day, I don't know if you're the reason my numbers keep falling, but we can't ignore the possibility. We can't afford another scandal. You don't have to tell me twice. With the peace summit coming up, I don't want to take any chances. My role there depends on being taken seriously as a leader. If other world leaders don't think I can maintain control in my own home, how would they ever take me seriously on the global stage? I need you to step it up. Be a real role model. No more messing around of any kind or anyone. Mom, how about you take some of the responsibility here? You're the one resident. Oh my God, why can't I say running? You're the one running for president, not me. If the public really thought you were doing a good job, they wouldn't care about some photo of me. But your mom doesn't stop talking. Maybe she's not even listening to you. I'm leaving for the West Coast first thing in the morning, but I've spoken to Winston about keeping your redemption door at full speed until... Mom, listen to me for once. I'm sick of all this. I'm sick of my life revolving around your career. I'm sick of paparazzi stalking me. And I'm sick of the fact that you're basically agreeing with everyone says. I'm sick of The fact that you're basically agreeing with everyone who says I should be ashamed of what happened. Don't twist my words. I never said there was anything inherently wrong with your actions. Then why don't you say that to your precious voters? Why don't you tell the media that they're the ones in the wrong? No bother answering. Now I read the truth. You care more about what the public thinks than you about me. Guys, I've given you the best life I can. You have privileges that other kids could only dream of. Other presidents might distance themselves, but at least I'm supporting you. You let out a bitter laugh. So now you're trying to make me feel guilty for being upset. You know what, Mom? I hope Louis Wright wins. Maybe then you'll finally see who you really are. Maybe the people of Rutherland know what they're doing after all. Tobias. You end the call, cutting off mid-sentence. Enjoy your phone on the bed in frustration, listen to the floor, letting out an aggravated sigh. Link rounds the corner, bounding toward you, nods your hand. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to scare you. Lean forward. What? You lean your head against the wall as you stroke Link absentmindedly. I can't believe Mom's blaming me for literally everything that's gone wrong with her campaign. The walls of your room seem to close in as you look around, and suddenly you can't take it. I have to get out of here. You angrily storm down the hall to the lodge, Mom's words echo in your ears. I don't know if you're the reason my numbers keep falling. Whoa, Tobias, are you okay? You're around the corner and almost run right into Ina. Her eyes are wide and filled with concern. Okay, I just had a conversation I'd rather forget. You want to talk about it? We'll be here all day if I did. I don't mind. You're always so calm and composed, Ina. How do you do it? You don't have all this responsibility, and it doesn't seem to faze you at all. Oh, you have all this responsibility, and it doesn't seem to faze you at all. Don't you get tired of it? Other people's expectations? Being told to do? Yeah, exactly. Well, I certainly don't have the same level of responsibility as you or your classmates. But lately, I've been trying to focus on who I'm working so hard for. I won't say it's easy because it isn't, but taking stock of the people in your corner, that helps. Yeah. At least I got you on my side. Of course you do. And you know you can always come to me when you need to talk, day or night. She smiles, putting a hand on your shoulder. Despite the warmth to her touch, you sigh. Still, I should probably avoid you tonight if I get caught in another scandal. You have your forehead, your mom's voice still echoing in your mind. Finally, you let out a breath. I need to clear my head. If you want to ask, I'm going for a walk. If it helps, I hear this lovely lake in the property. Might be just the common setting you need right now. That sounds perfect. Thanks. You exit the lodge, stepping onto the snow, and begin crunching your way toward the tree line. It's not long before Agent Marco joins you, a few paces behind. Could you maybe give me some space? That's not protocol. Marco, I'm not asking you to leave. Just don't be out of my business, please. I just need room to breathe and feel like I'm a normal person. You even not. Michael hesitates, then nods. He falls back, and you sigh with relief as you trudge on. I don't understand why Mom's acting this way. She's never behaved like this before. My tongue, ow. You approach a beautiful frozen lake, take a seat on a rock. Michael stands a respectable distance away as you stare at the crystalline surface. Maybe she's just afraid. Probably she's just afraid. I know she says Louis Wright isn't good for Rutherland, but is she freaking out because she thinks she's fighting for her country? Or she's just afraid of not being the one in charge? You settle back, taking in the blue sky, soft flakes of snow drifting through the air, the gentle sound of the breeze whistling through the trees. I like this as a short chapter, because then I can go right to sleep after this. Well, I say that, but I probably won't be. Asleep. You don't find answers, but after a while, your heart slows its pace, your body relaxing, and you find something that almost feels like peace. Only 20. We're at 20 minutes. This is a short chapter. Suddenly, a twig snaps behind you, breaking the silence. You turn around. Michael, is that? You skim backward off the rock as two masked assailants run toward you. No. You find your feet, pelting as fast as you can through the snow. Tobias. Michael sprints toward you, but before he can reach you, one of the assailants charges. You try to duck out of the way, but it's too late. They already drilled something right at you. Consider this a scarlet warning below. Get away from Tobias. Michael tackles the first assailant to the ground and shoots you back. You realize you're covered in the blood-colored liquid as the other assailant starts taking pictures of you. This looks nice in the top, boys. Shove their cameras into a pocket and run off, disappearing into the trees. Michael growls into his walkie-talkie, holding down the first assailant. I need backup at the lake, now. You don't quite register what happens next. Your heart pounds in your ears, drowning out all other sounds as the rest of your security team arrive to either protect you or persuade the feeling assailant. Tobias, you okay? Did it hurt you? You look down and see that you're still sitting in a puddle of red splatter snow. Blood? Paint? Jenna puts an arm around you, helping you stand. We're taking you somewhere safe. Before you know it, you're in a small, clean cabin. You go down on the couch, still in shock, and Tim sits beside you. You feel the tension roll off his body, but it's clear he's holding himself back for your sake. How are you feeling? I don't know. I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything. Thank you for being here with me, though. Tim glances around the room, but it's just the two of you. He reaches over to take your hand. I'm not going anywhere, I promise. Tim, who are those guys? Why are they attacking me? They said something about Ardona. He said something about Ardona as they were being hauled away, but we won't know more until we've finished interrogating them. Ardona? Dan's expression softens when he takes in your word features. They're just trying to cover up their true identities by exploiting the feud. We have no reason to believe anyone from Ardona had anything to do with this. Agent Michael enters the room, interrupting the conversation. Where's Morel? I'm so sorry. I couldn't. I left you. Michael trails off, his sword catching in his throat. I'm okay, Michael, and I don't blame anyone, but my attack is what happened. It might not, but there will be an internal investigation. How could you let them get past you? The assailants were organized. These are dirty accomplices drawing me away. And since I was the only bodyguard present, Tanner curses under his breath. Cavalry and security made us sloppy. We'll have to do a double on a detail from now on. Triple it. Harry sings as you contemplate the repercussions of Tatum's statement. There goes any privacy for the next ever. Michael clears his throat. I had to get my full report, but I just wanted to see that you were okay with my own eyes, Mr. Morel. Michael walks off, leaving you and Tatum alone in the safe house once more. He stands and offers you his hand. Come on, I'll take you back to Frank Ross. Right now? But we're not scheduled to go back until tomorrow. Exactly. Better keep movements unsuspected in case your attackers have friends. Plus, our team has more control on campus than you. You look out the window at the lodge, noticing for the first time how open and vulnerable it looks, how many places there are for people to hide. Bias, please, let me take care of you. Oh, since he put it like that, get me out of here. For a brief moment, a look of pure relief crosses Tatum's face. He covers it quickly, then radios the other members of his security staff to let them know the plan. He moves around the safe house quickly to gather the things in a duffel bag. What's gonna happen to my stuff? The other guards pack it up and bring it back to you in the vehicle. Let's go. Where are we going? The lodge about the other way. True, but the motorcycle is this way. Can't believe this is what it took for you to let me ride. You can just ask next time. But what's the fun in that? Here we are. You have a row of motorcycles. Tatum pulls a leather jacket from his duffel bag and hands it to you. Put that on. You pull the jacket on and zip it up. It's too big, but it's comfortable and warm. It feels like home. Tim hands you a black motorcycle helmet. Ready? As I'll ever be. The wind whips at your jacket. The wind whips at your jacket as the motorcycle roars down a large drive. Toward a widened mountain road, you have your arms tightly around Tim's waist, letting your head rest against his back. You okay back there? Just glad I have you to lean on. Tim lays his hand over yours, giving it a gentle squeeze. Me too. Before long, paddling snow up high in the mountains gives way to vibrant green countryside. You shudder, unable to shake the image of the attackers on your mind. Tim, can you pull over? I need a moment. Tim moves the bike to the shoulder of the road, and you get off, taking deep breaths. You're right. I just think reality is finally sinking in. God, we shouldn't you be stopping. Shall we? What if someone? Don't worry, you're safe. No one knows where we are. This whole thing is so messed up. I've never been this scared, and not just for myself. But my mom, has anyone ever told her what happened yet? And my friends, just still at the lodge. Tim has already debriefed your mom and your classmates, security details. You have nothing to worry about. I believed that this morning too, but look what happened. What if he puts his hands on your shoulder, his expression determined? Everything's gonna be okay, Tobias. I promise. Well, this means I'll never have freedom again. I barely got any me time as it is. After what happened today, I'm never gonna be alone again. We have to protect you, Tobias. And clearly, one agent is enough, even on a secure mountain surrounded by delayed security and technology. But no matter how many people are assigned to me, someone really determined will always be able to find a way to sneak through. It will keep escalating and escalating until I die and I'm surrounded by men in suits. Tatum cups your chin, his hands, his warm fingers gently rest along your jaw. You won't be like this forever, Tobias. I promise. Right, of course. Roland does have turbulence after all. That's not what I meant. We will make sure whoever was behind this attack is locked up. They won't be able to hurt you. They won't be able to hurt you ever again. And then things think about the other word before. Look about Tatum holding his intense gaze. We don't want things to go back to how they were before. You reach for his hand, and he lets you take it. Tobias. The wind picks up, dances through the brush, and causes Tatum to snap back to high alert. Tatum, we should go. I can't go deeper than this. Are you okay? Am I okay? How can you even be thinking about me? But, no, I'm not okay. If anything happened to you today, I'd have. He's still closer as he tries and fails to finish his sentence. I'd never forgiven myself. But you weren't on duty. You weren't supposed to be there. Doesn't matter. I job to protect you. Tatum, you did. You were one of the first people by my side, even though you weren't on duty. And I'm okay, physically. Don't worry about me. If I manage to pull all the what ifs out of my mind, surely you can. Deal? Deal. Take a moment longer to take in the view, watching the trees sway in the slight breeze, whisper down the mountain. Are you okay to go on? Just keep moving if we want to get back there before dark. Yeah, I'm good, I think. Thanks. Tim gives you a long look, holding your gaze. I'll always be here for you, no matter what. With that, you climb back onto the motorcycle and resume your journey back to Vancouver, watching the world go by in a blur. See when the sun sets and the countryside gives way into the familiar surroundings of Vancouver, you climb off the motorcycle and pull off your helmet with a sigh of relief. Stay close. Let me take the lead. Gladly. You stay just behind him. He cautiously leads you to the quad, eyes open every possible angle. Till at last, you're in your suite with the door locked behind you. You wait, arms tight around your chest, sanitize every room and jaws every curtain. All clear. We're safe. Good. It's getting late. We should get you something to eat. Glance towards your room, put your writing pillows and thick soft blankets on your bed. Make you realize just how tired you are, just how exhausted you are. Actually, I think I'm ready to sleep for as long as possible. Do you think you could sleep beside me? I think that's a good protocol, but please. Tiana swallows. If that would make you feel safer. It would. Tiana follows you into your room, shrugging off his suit coat and pulling his shirt over his head. You can't help taking in his broad chest and perfectly sculptured muscles as he climbs to the bed beside you. His bed is a hell of a lot softer than mine. Jealous. Honestly, I always slept best on a king bed. You're such a weirdo. You go on to your side, face Tim directly. Your eyes meet. Close the distance between you and pressure lifts his. For once, there's no hesitation, as his arms clutch you to his chest. Tobias. His strong hands wrap around your waist. He pushes your lips deep in the kiss, so passionately that you almost lose your breath. Taking your legs with his, running your hands over his chest, his strong back. He kisses you again and again, till finally he pulls back with a sheepish grin. Sorry, I shouldn't have. You put your hand over his mouth, cutting him off. Don't you dare apologize for kissing me. But I'm supposed to be protecting you. Lean forward, kiss his lips gently. Trust me, Daniel. I've never felt safer in my life. He smiles. He wraps his arms around you, to be spewing to your little. You content yourselves with the soft kisses. He leans on the back of your neck as you drift off to sleep. Good night, Tobias. You're fixing yourself and Tim's for breakfast the next morning when the door bangs open. Tim's on his feet in front of you in an instant. Don't give your tasting a twist. It's just me. Where is he? I want a moment with Tobias. You wave Tim off, and he joins Buffy outside. Before you know it, John has you in a death grip hug. Thank goodness you're right. I heard you were attacked, but everyone's so caged by the details. What happened? Tell me everything. Take a deep breath, tell John about what happened at the lake. Oh my god, Tobias! Why have you been so on edge? Can't imagine how you're feeling. Honestly, I never thought something like this could happen. I know that being in the public eye means sacrificing my privacy. Lastly, getting attacked. I was never expecting that. No one should have to respect that, public figure or not. I never understand what makes people think they're justified in hurting someone they don't even know. Link pads into the room, stretching mysteriously before hopping onto the couch and curled up beside you. Huh? Hey buddy, I missed you. I hope that means you miss me too. Red hot sigh and rub your temples. What I don't understand is how they even found me. I wasn't planning to leave the lodge that afternoon. I don't think anyone saw me go. Did you tell anyone where you were going? I didn't even tell the rest of my security team, only DeMarco. No one else knew about that lake. Oh my god. What? There was one person who knew where I was, which means I know who the traitor is. Thought this sounded to be shorter than that, but still under 40 minutes, which is fine. Who was behind your attack, and why did they betray you? Find out in the next chapter of Foreign Affairs.